Señora del Camino, muéstrame la vía para llegar al Padre, al lado de tu Hijo.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Triacastela or Triacastela. I'm sat on a chair outside Maison Villasante, which is where I'm staying this evening. It's about 12:25, so at 1 o'clock the room will be ready. So I've just had a cup of tea, green tea. I've been drinking a lot of green tea, Teh Verde, on the way at the cafe across, and doing a few things, and now I thought I'd just catch up on the podcast. So yesterday we were up in the mountains before El Sobrero, a lovely isolated place, and then just before I'd just been on the phone to my brother. Sadly my sister-in-law is going to be unable to join us because of slip discs in her back, and so there's no way she'll be able to walk. That's a real shame for her. And I think, please do keep her in her prayers, because she's been insistent that Dom, my brother, comes, and he knows I would understand and say no, don't come, but she's been insistent that he comes, and so that's very kind on her part when she must be in a lot of pain. So really feeling for Elaine. The rest of the family are setting off now. They have set off. Well, they'll be setting off, flying to Santiago de Compostela. They get late into Santiago late this evening, and then they will travel back to Sarria tomorrow, which is where I'll meet them, which is 120 kilometres from Santiago. I'm 20 kilometres the other way, so it's quite exciting. Well, it's very exciting, not quite exciting, very exciting to think that they're going to be on the way and that I'm going to see them tomorrow. The support has been overwhelming. People have been saying, have you got a backup? Well, just to mention, and I will mention again, a very big thank you to Anna McDonald, one of our parishioners, who has been tremendous support at base camp in so many different ways, helping. And now to know that family are coming, that'll be a nice feeling to know we got the support there. And then also the bishop is coming. And I think that's wonderful for Caritas Salford to throw the spotlight on what goes on with Caritas and the Every Step campaign. So there's still plenty to go, but it's changing gear again now. There's one more day. Remember I said there's pretty much 5 sections to this. Tomorrow is the last day of the 4th section when we arrive in Sarria, and there'll be a lot of people arriving to walk the Camino from Sarria, and I've got a great deal of time and respect for everybody who's doing that. Some people can be a little bit, we've set off from, hey, people will always have set off from further away and done it faster, longer, slower, whatever. Not everybody gets the chance to be able to do what I've been able to do over the years on the Camino. I remember one parishioner in the last parish, she got to walk 1 hour on it, and it meant so much to her, and that really reminded me, and for those of you who never get the chance, that's why I'm doing this podcast, that you're with me, and I hope that you feel part of this next part as we really start to focus on Santiago now. Still a long way to go, and I remember a little boy when I was out running in Rivington, and his mum and his grandma were with him, and as I was running he said, you have to be very careful, and I think that's very good advice. Over the next few days, there's plenty of tripstones out there, the physical ones on the path and other ones as well, so just to keep in the present moment. The prayer I keep saying is, Lord, give me your peace and the gifts and graces I need just for today. I only have the present moment. So last night I was just saying evening prayer after I spoke to my brother on the phone, and then somebody else came into the dome who was from Cornwall, a chap called Kevin. So I ended up going having a meal with him, and then he knew 3 other pilgrims, so went and joined them and it was a great meal, really interesting. 2 Americans and a Canadian, and the conversation, they were very, it was good conversation, and I had a few things to say about pilgrimage. I hope I didn't say too much, but they seemed to be interested. In fact, one of them was writing it down on the paper tablecloth, some of the things I was saying. So I hope I was helping. But it was fascinating to hear their stories. They'd started from Leon. One of them was a wonderful graphic designer who worked with the orchestra in Colorado. The two of them were from Colorado. It was extraordinary to meet somebody who did this work, and she showed some of the work, and oh my goodness, very creative. And there was a group of younger pilgrims on the next table, and you could see that they were going to have a great evening. They were revving up for a party, and why not? And I've been to a fair few parties on the Camino in the past. And they'll be able to be up. They're all up and on again today. It wasn't late. It wouldn't have finished any later than 10. But I said my goodbyes at 8:30. Happy to get to bed. And then today, it's just starting to rain now. I'll do without that because I'm sat outside. But I think they might let me sit inside even if not the room's not ready. Anyway, never mind. The run today was beautiful. It was misty. It was like something out of Brigadoon today, a lot of it, up in the mountains. I tried to take some pictures, hopefully to give you some flavour of what it's like. It was rainy, but not too rainy. It was sunshiny sometimes. A lot of the terrain was great. It was good running. And I think it was about 23 kilometres today. So I was here in good time. Now I've got a chance to catch up on a few things, just to make sure that there's all the links of the podcast to the map, 1 or 2 other jobs, and then have a rest, and then get ready for the next day. So, long way to go, but we're starting to focus on Santiago, and you're in my rucksack in my prayers. Señora del Camino, pray for us.
I just can't give up now. I've come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy, and I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave.